This rubber band. I had this rubber band on my wrist the other day and it reminded me of this story. My first boyfriend. I was a student in high school coming from a really tiny private school. It had maybe 350 people, and I had to move to another neighborhood, which is always very scary, starting a new school. And when I remember, I said 350 students. When I walked into this new school, it was thousands. There were thousands, 3,000 students in this school. I mean, I was intimidated. So whatever, it took a long time to make friends. I know what that's like. And so I was sitting in a Spanish class one day, and this really cute boy with the most beautiful green eyes I've ever seen. And with the most beautiful curly hair. He was so cute. So he comes and he sits next to me. Oh my gosh, this cute boy is sitting next to me. He starts talking to me, and I think we went to class a couple times like that and had those experiences. And then one day, he gives me this rubber band. Or not this one, but he gives me a rubber band. And he puts it on my wrist. I'm so shy at that point. I'm super shy. And he puts this on my wrist, and he's like, "Don't take this off for the whole weekend. Keep it on. I want to see it on your wrist on Monday." I was a really good girl coming from private school, religious Catholic school, whatever, coming into this public school. Almost like, oh my God, this boy is telling me to put this on and keep this on for the whole weekend. Oh my God, okay. So I go home. I talked to my friend from my old school. Oh my God, this boy, he gave me a rubber band. I'm supposed to be wearing it for the whole weekend. Her boy cousin's there. Oh my God, that guy is such a genius. She's gonna be thinking about him all weekend that she has that rubber band on her wrist. God, what a good move. I took off the rubber band. I didn't want him to feel that special. But regardless, I was thinking about him the whole time. Okay, whatever. School came, whatever. He ended up being my boyfriend. This is the beginning of the relationship. He ultimately ended up being my boyfriend. So a few weeks after the whole rubber band thing, I said, that was pretty crafty what you did with the rubber band. I mean, that got me thinking about you the whole time. He's like, what are you talking about? Remember the rubber band that you gave me that I had to wear, that it was like a cool move to get me to think about you? What are you talking about? He had no clue what the hell I was talking about. He didn't remember the rubber band. This is the crap that we end up doing to ourselves. We were overthinking this all. There's so many interesting things that you could do that I could have been doing, and I was consumed by this boy giving me a rubber band. Teenagers have so much passion and devotion. I had so much passion and devotion. I sacrificed so much. I made this guy into my religion. I sacrificed a chicken for this guy. Metaphorically, all the things that I could have done, those were my chickens. All the interests I could have had, gone. All the paths I could have paved for my journey, gone. Because I was devoting all of that energy to this guy. So here comes my senior year. I'm thinking, okay, let me take some good courses to get ready for college, right? So I take college-bound English. I decide to take physics. So by the middle of the year, I dropped college-bound English and went to regular English. And then by the end of the year, I failed physics. But it was okay. It was an elective, so I could make it up in summer school, which I did. And I made it up in summer school with 2 classes, weight training and sports. So I start off the day in the summer with 2 hours of weight training, and then had my lunch, and then I go to my sports class. And every week we did a different sport. We did tennis, we did softball, and then we get to volleyball. Oh my gosh. I was really good. I was so good with volleyball. The coach came by, she's like, oh my God, what grade are you in? I was like, I'm a senior. Oh, could have used you on the team. I was like, sorry. Whatever, days go by, then we go do badminton. I kicked butt in badminton. I was awesome. There was a championship between the whole class. I got to the finals, me and a guy, and then he beat me by 1 point. And the coach, she sees me, and she's like, hey, what grade are you in? I'm like, I'm graduating, I'm a senior. God, why didn't you come to me earlier? That's a question I ask myself to this day. Why didn't I come to her earlier? If I would have been on the volleyball team, if I had been on the badminton team, I could have gotten a scholarship probably to go to a really good school. Instead, I was being a freaking babysitter to my boyfriend who gave me the rubber band. I mean, and then I stayed and I went to the local community college. A local community college. I'm not dissing it. I mean, I did it. It doesn't matter. It's cheap and we did it. But my gosh, I could have gone to I could have had a free ride to go to an awesome university. But no. I was thinking about him. When that relationship ended, I was left with nothing except a lesson. And here's the lesson. Be selfish. Think about yourself. Think about what's gonna help you grow. I didn't. I had no goals. The only thing I would live for was taking care of the boy. I don't even know where the hell he is now. If I would have been thinking about myself, being selfish, it would have been really a lot better. I would have had so many more experiences in my life that I would have had, which could happen to you. Be selfish and keep it a secret, because nobody wants to hear that you're taking care of yourself. No one wants to hear that. So keep it a secret. Work on yourself valiantly, just strongly work on yourself. You're gonna be so grateful. Older self is telling you what to do. Find your chicken.